Welcome back, it's David Pengilly on Saturday the 9th of April and I'm back in my garage. And why am I back in the garage? The reason is because I love it. I like getting out here. I like knowing how things work, and by training I'm an engineer, so maybe I can pick up the technical side of things quite quickly, even though I never worked in engineering because it's a little bit boring. But I have got a passion and a love for engineering, even though I choose not to work there. And I like having a Porsche 911 RS, possibly the best car from the 1970s, in my garage. I like having a Ferrari 328 GTSI in my garage, possibly one of the nicest cars of the 1980s. I just like having these things, yeah? But I don't get all that attached to them. You know, I don't feel that I am all that materialistic. I don't need a lot of money in my life, because to me, being involved with cars like this, it's like the champagne lifestyle. And I get a lot out of just messing around with them. I get a lot out of rallying these cars, but I do think if you get too attached to them, maybe that is the end of the enjoyment. Once you're worried about getting dirt on them, that you are no longer building on that reputation that was hard won on the racetrack, the rally track, on the streets, driving these cars fast. I mean, after all, surely that is what it's all about. Porsche did not get a reputation by not driving those cars fast. It's their ability to go a little bit harder and faster for longer than the opposition that won them that reputation. You know, they won at Le Mans with cars derived from the 911. They won on rallies, you know, the Paris-Dakar, various things that they've changed these cars and tailored them for that particular use, you know. Anyway, look what I bought in the last week. This is my new engine stand with the Porsche adapter to mount the Porsche engine. Now, I don't know if that's how you're supposed to mount it on one side like that, but the one I bought, that is the only way it fits on. So it now allows me, by pulling this pin out, which is quite easy, I can then turn this by hand in any orientation. So I should have had that long ago, of course. I've been grubbing about on that old bench rebuilding the engine, which is now pretty much finished. But with that, it would have been just a little bit easier and more accessible. But what I am going to do is, it's going to allow me to turn it over and fit the heat exchangers and some new studs underneath, and all the framework and the fan and the alternator on the top, and all the fuel injection back on top of that. I'll be able to get it all ready and then pick it up as one with my crane, lower it down onto the trolley jack, and hopefully slide it back under the car.